Alexander Usyk is the undisputed heavyweight champion in the world. I can't believe what I watched. Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, the lineal champion no more. There is a O that started in the beginning before this fight, but he has now lost his first fight, and it was an unbelievable fight. Tyson Fury in the first few rounds was dominating the fight. I was sat there and I was in awe of Tyson Fury. He was doing his little dance like that. He was doing everything. But then all of a sudden, Alexander Usyk started dominating the fight. He knocked Tyson Fury out in an exchange that was an unbelievable exchange. It seemed like he was getting battered for about 20 seconds until he got to the corner and the referee started counting. And after that, Tyson Fury was on the back foot. He needed that Undertaker moment that he had against Wilder, but from nowhere, it did not come, and Alexander Usyk is now your undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, and we're going to try and get some more reaction. Make sure you like, follow and subscribe. Peace out.
Fight. Tyson Fury has lost his belt. He's got the O in himself. Usyk has taken all the belts to Ukraine. Unfortunately, Tyson Fury has lost this match. He had that moment where he against Wilder. 6th, 7th round, he had a bit of wobble, but he picked himself up again. But he didn't have enough in him to take Usyk out for a knockout, because at that point he had lost the first 3-4 rounds. It was all Fury. Usyk had 5 or 6 rounds, but then the 6th one, the big one, where Usyk just totally took him out. But Tyson Fury stood still there, had that Wilder moment, and then he just carried on. But he didn't have that enough on him to take Usyk out. From that moment, if you had taken Usyk out, it would have been a knockout, but unfortunately the judges didn't say it that way. But it went to the judges, and Tyson Fury has lost the fight.
Alexander Usyk is your new undisputed heavyweight champion. I can't believe it. The Gypsy King has lost the belts. What's your initial reaction?
Yes, I thought Usyk might have done well, but he definitely nicked the fight. I thought Fury was lucky because he was out. The referee saved him. Yeah. I don't know how he counted him to a 10 count, because he never went down. He should have stopped the fight then, because Fury was out. So I'd have to have a look at that again. I have to watch it again, but definitely I think the right man won. Yeah.
First couple of rounds, I thought Tyson Fury, he's a legend. He's dominating. Yeah. He's dancing in the ring.
Yes.
It's a one-sided match, but all of a sudden Usyk's come out of nowhere. Yeah. What did you think of that?
I thought Tyson was comfortable the first 5 or 6 rounds. He had it in the bag. He was pushing him around the ring, got a good couple of hits in. But the problem is, he never quite hurt Usyk enough, and I don't think Usyk was really hurt enough. And then he came in, 6th or 7th round, and that was it. And then after that, he dominated. At the end of the day, it was always going to be close, but I think the best fighter won at the end of the day. So
at the end of the fight, Fury said he should have won. And he said they want to do it again, so they want to dance under the bright lights once again in October. What do you think? Has Fury got a chance?
100%. They deserve to run it back. I know the deal was done before the fight, but it was a cracking matchup. And listen, I'd love to see it again. And it's a close fight. It was a close fight.
And the concerning thing is he's probably in the best shape of his life. Yeah. So I don't know if he can get in any better shape for a rematch, and that's the concerning thing. So I don't know if he's going to be able to do it.
Yeah.
If he had this opportunity to win, that would have been tonight, I think. So is what it is.
Guys, nice one.
Yeah, cheers mate.
Pleasure.
All the best.
Cheers. Alexander Usyk is your brand new undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, and I want to get your thoughts. What's your name?
My name is Dima. I'm from Ukraine. Alexander Champion. Slava Ukraini.
First few rounds, I thought Tyson Fury was dominating. I thought Tyson Fury, it was going to be the biggest one-sided fight that we'd ever seen. How did Usyk come back? How did he do it?
First of all, I think that maybe from first round to four round, it was a nearly close fight, but Usyk a little bit favorite. I was worried a lot in round 5, in round 6. I was really worried a lot about Alexander, about his condition. But you know, before the fight, I was sure that Alexander will win because his box now on a very high level. He's a big professional. He believes in God. He believes in himself. Now is a very important also moment for our country, for Ukraine, because it's more than 2 years war. So all our countries support Alexander. He's a big champion. He's a big professional, and I don't. I'm worried a bit, but I was sure that he will win this fight.
What does it mean? You mentioned obviously Ukraine has been in war. How big of a moment is this? Usyk, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. What does it mean?
It's mean a lot for all our people. I'm very proud of Alexander. Alexander support a lot from first day to now. He support a lot Ukraine. He support our army everywhere. So now it's a very big moment for Ukraine. I hope it will help us and close to finish of the war, to peace in our country. And I'm also proud a lot that I'm from Ukraine, that such big person as Alexander live in our country and fight for Ukraine, and he is #1 in the world.
Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
Usyk is your brand new undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. I want to get some initial reaction.
Woo! Undisputed!
First couple of rounds, I thought Tyson Fury was dominating the fight.
Indeed.
How did Usyk do this? How did he do it?
Well, actually, we're not really sure. We were a little bit lost when Usyk was losing. We're thinking he didn't eat enough.
Conveniently, you weren't watching.
We were not, so we were basically supporting Usyk.
Okay. Last few rounds, Usyk dominated the fight.
Indeed.
And after the fight, Tyson Fury said he should have won the fight. I personally don't think he should have won the fight. But how big of a moment? Obviously, Ukraine's been going through war. How big of a moment is this for Ukraine that Usyk is the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world?
But actually, we believed all rounds. We believed in Usyk, and this last moment was incredible. Usyk, our champ, and we came here with fully sure that it will be. Okay.
Yeah.
Next.
And for Ukraine, it's a big thing in that for us, it's a victory of the war, and it's very important. Like Eurovision, you know, when Eurovision was happening, for us, it's the same level, even bigger.
Brilliant. Thank you so much,
You're
guys.
welcome.
Usyk is your brand new undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Tell me, how did he do it? First few rounds, I thought Fury was dominating. It was going to be a one-sided fight. What the hell happened?
Exactly. You know what, though? At the end of the day, Fury, I feel bad. I thought it was going to be a draw, but Usyk, oh my gosh, man. He came out there, all guns blazing, and he won deservedly. I can't argue. Draw at most, but Usyk, he did what he had to do, man. He did what he had to do.
Tyson Fury, what's next for Tyson Fury? Can he handle this loss? We know what's happened with him previously. What does it mean for Tyson Fury?
Well, what it means is there's a rematch in October for the opening of Riyadh season, so he's going to have to get him back in the ring there and see what happens. But really, if you lose the second one, it's done, retired. AJ's not even going to want to fight him, so
What do you reckon? Tyson Fury versus AJ?
Oh, that might not even be on the cards anymore, especially if he loses the rematch, definitely off the cards. But if I was Fury, he's got to get back in the gym and he's got to get ready for October because part 2, he has to win. Has to win.
See you in October then, yeah?
See you in October.
Nice
Yeah,
one.
season.
Appreciate it.
No worries,
Cheers.
man.
Nice one.
Usyk, the undisputed champion. What do you think of the fight?
I wanted Fury to win, so I'm gutted. Do you know what though? He didn't embarrass himself, did he? Like the first few rounds were definitely his, I think. But just towards the end, once he'd had his nose smashed, he was kind of a bit. Yeah, it weren't going to happen.
What do you think of his entrance? Do you think that took the energy out of him? He was dancing about for a good 5-10 minutes coming out.
No, I don't think anything like that. I just think he seemed to. I think that as he hurt himself, this is someone who doesn't know anything about boxing, but as he hurt himself, I think that then his reactions weren't as fast. So he then couldn't dodge the punches, and then he ended up hurting himself more. That's my layman's view.
What's next for Tyson Fury? October again, rematch?
Well, I don't know.
He did say there was a clause, didn't he?
Yeah, there's a.
He also said he thought he won the fight, which is nonsense, isn't it? As much as I wanted him to win, I tell you what, it was a
But it
proper
was
scrap.
close, though.
It was a proper scrap.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just dance around the ring for 12 rounds, don't they? They were both having a right go. Usyk should have been given the opportunity to knock him out in the 9th. I don't know why the ref stepped in. I'm no boxing expert, but I think he got let off the hook there. But to be fair, he recovered well in them last couple of rounds, and it was a tight one. But I think Usyk deserved to win.
How do you manage to still do like a real sports interview when you're not even talking about football?
Well trained.
From previously, you predicted that you were going to go with the heart or your head. Which one was it? The heart?
Yeah. But you know what? It was a fair result, and there was loads. It was a really good atmosphere in there because we were surrounded by a lot of Ukrainians and everything that they've been through. It was actually quite nice to see his interview afterwards and what the country's gone through in it. So, if it weren't going to be Tyson Fury, I do like Usyk. I do. I've took to him tonight.
So if Tyson Fury loses the second match, is it night for him? He's going to retire?
Yeah, but
He's always going to retire.
He's had some career. Yeah, I'm surprised he'll have a rematch. To be honest, I thought that would have been him. But yeah, well, hopefully we can make the rematch. He's probably over here with it. If we're winning games, I'll still be in a job and we'll still live here, so we can come on.
Yes, the rumours for October Riyadh season starting. So the first thing they're going to do, the Fury and Usyk rematch.
Brilliant, we'll be there.
Okay.
So
Make it a date then.
see you then.
See you then. Thank you. Champion, what do you think of the fight?
The fight was amazing. It was super fantastic. I was not expecting Usyk to win though. I was thinking that Fury is going to win, you know. Like I would say about 80 to 90% was expecting Fury to win. But it looks like Usyk came in with extra energy, extra technology, extra strength. And I was able to beat the motherfucker up. So shit, the fight was great to me.
Tyson Fury is going to take the rematch clause in October. What do you think will happen in the second one?
Well, I mean, he has to come correct because it looked like Usyk, like, he's on top of his game. So I think, you know what I mean, he got to go work more harder, you know, and come back in stronger.
Do you think he'll prepare well for the October fight, 6-7 months away?
Why not? It's Tyson Fury.
What if he loses the second one? Is there retirement then for him?
What if he doesn't?
AJ,
It's a game. Let's go.
Tyson Fury, AJ, do you want this?
It's funny. It's tricky. It's a game. There's always going to be a winner. That's all I got to say. Somebody must win. You know what I'm saying? The strongest will always stand. Let's keep it going. Let's get some money.
What do you think of the fight today?
Absolutely amazing. One of the best fights I've seen in boxing history.
What do you think of Usyk's performance against Fury?
He absolutely deserved to win and become the undisputed heavyweight champion.
There's part 2 coming up in October. Are you ready for that?
Of course, of course.
What do you think who's going to win part 2?
Usyk again.
Not Tyson Fury.
No doubt about that. No doubt. Usyk.
Do you think Tyson Fury should retire after the second fight?
Probably yeah. Probably yeah.
And how you've enjoyed Riyadh season with His Excellency Turk Al-Sheikh organising all this stuff?
Of course, this season was the best season. We've had some of the best boxing events. This one, the Ring of Fire. Before this one, the Knockout Chaos. And the Battle of the Baddest between Francis Ngannou and Tyson Fury.
Next week is 5v5. Are you coming to that as well?
Of course, of course.